All right, Kia Soul people. You'll see from my other videos, this is my daughter's car. We've done a bunch of stuff to it. She got in a little accident. It wasn't very hard, but with this car being what's called a crumple zone car or whatever, it absorbs the impact. So it does a lot more damage than it would in a regular car. But it takes the impact away from the driver, which it did. And so we got a bumper, a hood, a grill, and a radiator, and the radiator support. And I'm going to go ahead and get headlights too. That's the old hood. So we can put it all back together. Now, I do have to paint this hood because we're trying to go as cheap as I can, and I could not find one already this color. I ordered some color off the website, and I just hit it real quick just to see how close it was. It's pretty dang close. So we're going to try to rebuild this car on a budget and get it back on the road. It actually drives fine. It's just got a radiator leak, so you can't drive too far or it'll overheat, and we don't want that. So we haven't been driving it. We're going to get it all apart. I'm going to get this painted the same color, and I've got a fender over here that's already green as well for that side because it needs a fender. This side just has a little bend. We're going to push it out. You can't even see it really, but up top we're going to push out that bend just a little bit, and it'll be fine. So we'll get all this taken apart, get it painted, put it back together with the new headlights. Maybe it'll look better than it did before. All right, let's just get this thing apart. Get this off of here, get the new parts on it. Closer look. So this bar is damaged, which I have another one. The condenser is crushed, which I do not have another. The radiator's busted, which I do have another. And this radiator support, it's got a crack right here. So I've got another one of them. So really the only thing I'm missing is a dang condenser. I'm gonna look at it. Maybe we'll get lucky in it, not leak. I don't think so, but we'll try it. Let's look at it. Anyway, let's get the headlights off and we'll get this bumper bar off. All right, guys. I got it all apart. As you can see, y'all see me struggling a little bit. We got to clean up a little bit of mess, but yeah, it's not too bad. The air box broken and the air filter was crushed too. So I guess I need to get an air box and then we'll pretty much be ready to go back together with it. I don't know if I can find an air box. I might have to, yeah, I might have to install that after I get it all back together and order that. But yeah, I'll get all this cleaned up, then we'll come back and start putting it back together. All right, still drying our floor up here. It's coming. So this is by no means straight, but I think it'll still mount up, and I still don't see it leaking. That's radiator stuff there, I think. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not Freon stuff. Here's our new radiator and fan. We're gonna mount the fan to the radiator. We'll put our radiator support in. We're still gonna have to order the air box, but the rest of the car I think can go together. I got the hood and the bumper outside. I had to spray paint it. Hopefully it don't look too bad. And both fenders are okay. They have a little bit of, at the bottom here, you can see right there on both sides has a little bit of dimple, but that's it. So we're gonna keep them. Doors open fine, don't interfere with anything. So let's go ahead and get this structure in and put this in there, get it in there, get everything hooked back up. We'll fill it full of coolant, start it up, make sure it doesn't overheat, make sure the AC still works before we put our bumper and everything on, just in case we got to replace it. So let's get to it. Back together. Yeah, so the camera died. I'm not sure where it left off, but I know it didn't have the hood and the lights and all that back on. The paint is a different color. I'm guessing that's for the newer Kia Souls, but it is what it is. We got a little bit of gap right here, a little bit too much gap right here, and I accidentally painted that thing that goes across, that bull bar, it's supposed to be black, and I painted it green for the rest of it. So right now I'm letting it run, make sure it doesn't overheat. AC still blowing cold, all the lights work, no check engine lights, anything like that. This is probably it, and it's gonna go back and she'll drive it. So we'll see how it does.